How's it going?
All right, guys, as we preparing for the first game of the NBA season, I already know that some of y'all are looking at this for the first time and like, you just playing the first game? Well, look, got to get a little practice in, got to get my reps in. So I decided to work on my charge card badge, try to get that unlocked. So I spent my whole 4 reps doing that. Everything else I feel like it's be easier earned in game, getting charges. I might be able to get a few of those in game. We're going to find out. This career is a whole lot different. So we're going to start each one off by setting goals for ourselves. So before I play a game, I'll actually set goals for each game. And so for this game, we're going to go out, try to put up 10 points, try to get 10 assists, try to get 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 5 blocks, and commit no more than 5 turnovers. Game 1, got to set the bar for myself pretty high. Those are my stat line goals. Then my defensive goals is to not allow no more than 20 points from my opponent at any time I'm on the floor. And then my last but not least goal will be my grade goal. My grade is I'm going for a B+. First game, brand new team, got to get the feel of things. But let's go. I think if we hit these stat markers, I think we can hit that B+, or A-. So let's get ready for game 1.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Miami Heat. For Miami, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And how about Dwayne Wade? Come on. Shaq, we're talking about an all-time great at the shooting guard position. Do you think he's gotten all the credit he deserves?
Even after all the rings, I think people still sleep on D. Wade. At his peak, as dominant as any 2 guard we've seen, aside from the great Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I would agree. He's a top 5 2 guard of all time. Injuries have slowed him down, but despite that, he's had a wake up, Shaq. He's had an incredible career. And you nicknamed him Flash, didn't you?
I did.
No doubt. And you went to sleep.
That's when you weren't enduring sleep apnea, apparently. Hey, sleep apnea.
Wake up.
Yeah, we're on the air.
Oh, sorry.
Toss
Back
it to
you, Kevin.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. They're just off a road trip, and the Wizards are looking to settle back here at home. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Just goes to show you that these 2 teams are always at the top of their games when they go up against one another.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Miami Heat has established that high standard for fitness. Even Eric Spoelstra has gotten into it in his late 40s. The Heat coach says when he's working out, I'm in a different place. The physical, emotional, and mental benefits, I'm hooked. Kevin?
As hard as he works, great that he takes care of himself, too. DA, thank you. A lot of people, Steve, talk about the length of the season, 82 games. Do you think the league will ever reduce that number?
No, I don't think so. I think the commissioner's done an excellent job of trying to spread out games. He's cut down the back-to-backs, and so it's given some guys some much-needed rest, and I think they've looked at the travel schedule. So I don't think they ever want to reduce the number of games. The league is going well right now with 82.
And you've got to keep, Steve, the regular season relevant.
Yes.
Don't you? I mean, it's got to matter. It's got to matter.
I think
Game 1 and no better game to start off than I think against Miami. Good team. Matchup should be really well. I'm gonna move this rock around a little bit, get it back. Then I'm gonna try to take my man off the dribble. Like I said, still working on my moves, but now that I got access to my gem, I'm really about to be trying to get it in. I'm gonna kick it over to Bobby Portis. Portis swings it back around. Green with the jumper. Green light. There we go. Now, here's the thing about it. Me and Green, that's my goal right there. I got to get that connection with him because that dude's gonna play like a beast. And then you see I got the matchup. pull up right up on me like I'm nothing. I'm going to give you the brick, though. You ain't getting them 2 points up off of me. Moving this bad boy back around, get it back to me out on the perimeter. You try to take him off the dribble. You don't want these moves, brother. Get the screen set. Try to kick it inside, cause them turnovers. All right, that's turnover 1. I got 4 left that I can play around with. Kick it out the way from the perimeter. At that point, I'll say I gave up 3 points right there. All right, so my goal is not to allow 20. You know, I should have set my goal for something a little better because I'm playing some decent defense. You saw the good shot contest right there. It really wasn't too good, but it wasn't too bad neither. But you see Jeff Green doing exactly what Jeff Green do right now. Now, he ain't doing what Jeff Green do consistently in the real NBA, but he's doing it well on this court right here. They swing that ball around, kick it to him. Deion Waiters try to take me to the hole, drop me off. Oh my goodness, did he drop me off? Sorry, I allowed 5 points. That's okay, 1 step at a time. We try to push the break. We got to work on that as a unit. That's one of my goals, to get the fast break production to be a whole lot smoother. I'm gonna sit out here at the perimeter, see how the team move it around. Don't want to just be randomly calling for the ball. I ain't got that kind of clout yet. Give it to me inside. Get my first 2 points on the board. There we go. First 2 points. I'm going for 10 points. I need me 8 more of these bad boys. Swinging around on the inbound. Couldn't get around them screens. Got caught sleeping. I just allowed, what's that, 8 points? 8 points. Just allowed 8 points in total. All right, so let's see where we at right now. Swinging around the green. Green gets me my first assist. He out there shooting like money. I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to do in the future. And watch as soon as everything get good. Watch the Wizards trade him. Like that ain't that how it usually go when you playing my career. As soon as everything get good, they trade about him. Hit him with a nice pass inside. He couldn't get the bucket, but, you know, he got the foul drawn. Jeff Green out there doing his thing, and I'm just trying to get my first steal. There we go. I said 3 steals. Let's see. We got 1 right there. So far the stats ain't looking too bad for a person who plays 9 minutes. Contract wasn't the best, but we'll be all right.
Dwayne Wade talked about the potential of this team as well as the challenges they face this season.
If we understand our potential, can develop to be a great team in this season. But that's the hardest part, is understanding your potential when you have guys who's never been through it, you know, as a collective group. So that's the biggest challenge, is to understand, okay, we're good, guys. We can win some games, but can we get to the next level of being great?
I'm about to bring the ball up court. Give him a couple moves, boom, boom. Try to keep it basic. Work on my size up. I'm gonna kick the pass inside. Look at Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant tried to get the bucket. He gets the foul. I need them to finish these shots though. That's how I get my stats. You see me ice cold out here, and it's because I was out here, you know, building a house with the bricks I was laying. But I'm gonna give me another steal. I'm up to 2 steals. Go coast to coast with it. Finish it off with the flurry. So now I got me 4 points. Got me 2 steals. Looking for a 3rd steal. Looking for 6 more points. We get the rebound, go back the other way. Kick it around to me. I'm gonna try to take Dragic off the post work. Show him a post work. Flash inside, kick it outside. Parker. I thought that was Portis for a second. See, that's how you know I wasn't paying attention. Gordon Dragic with the pull-up jumper for the final shot of the half. I'm gonna kick it right to my boy Bobby Portis. Portis gonna pull it and give me that assist.
Coach, what did you change up in the second quarter?
Well, we showed a little bit more toughness, certainly on the defensive end. And even though they have great shot blocking, we're still able to attack and have some tough misses, but that's our aggressive style.
The key will be to stay in attack mode. Thanks, Bo.
All right. Now, they didn't sub me back in until the 4th. Like I said, I only get 9 minutes. I guess I wasn't playing too well where I deserved any more minutes. Well, there was one other possession where I played in game. And as you can see, I got me 5 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. And now I'm throwing up fouls now. It's all right, though. The team did well, played well. Looks like we're going to walk away victorious. We're going to at least walk away with the win. I'm going to try to give me a couple more stats before the game is over. Got 47 seconds to work with. We're going to swing this bad boy around. Satoransky, he's going to pull up to the top of the key. Well, he actually pulled up to the perimeter off the top of the key. But, you know, I try to pull up in his face like it wasn't nothing. Thomas Bryant gets the rebound, kicks it out to Satoransky. Satoransky pulls the tray ball like it wasn't nothing. Now, let me have been the one to make that pass. I guarantee he wouldn't make it. 24 seconds left in the game. This game, we've already won it. We know that. We can see that. But they keep me out there mainly because I'm expendable. and Goran Dragic pulls another jumper, that puts him at 10 points scored. Well, 10 points scored on me in total. So I always looked at my matchup. My matchup scored 10 points. My goal was limited to 20. Don't allow no more than 20. But, you know, I ain't played too much, so I couldn't do too much. Not a bad game one. Didn't hit my mark, but not a bad game one.
And boy, they really.
Hey, AI. Interview request for you. Come on.
Well, for me, I barely played.
They want to hear from you.
AI.
What's
Griff
up?
Bryant. Thanks for talking to me. Congrats on your debut.
Thank you.
Well, now, you didn't get a chance to contribute much, but I'm always interested in how new players feel with that first game in the books. What'd you think about tonight?
I mean, you know, it was a learning experience, that's for sure. There's a lot of great guys in this team, guys that have been great to give me advice, helpful, and help me to get ready for whatever the NBA is going to throw at me. You know, it was an honor to even be a small part of that tonight.
After college, you spent some time in China and then the G League. The NBA must feel like a whole new world.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. You know, I'm still playing basketball, and I'm still part of the team, just like I was in Shanghai, you know, Fort Wayne. But my time in both those places taught me a lot about what it means to be a good teammate. And, you know, I just look forward to using that knowledge to help me get some W's.
That's refreshing to hear coming from a player that just finished his first game of the season. Listen, thanks again, AI, and congrats on the debut.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Griff. AI, you're good to go.
All right. Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you.
Mr. AI, I presume.
Yeah, that's me.
Marco Spinelli. But people just call me Spinelli.
Okay, so you the doorman?
The one and only. And you're my new tenant. So, I'm here day and night. If you need anything at all, just let me know.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
I can let your guests in. I can clear out the riffraff. I can help you with your game, whatever you need.
Wait a minute, you play ball?
Not really. But I can help you if that's what you need. That's what I'm here for, sir.
Okay, thanks, Spinelli.
Pleasure meeting you too as well, sir. I look forward to watching your professional career blossom like a beautiful flower.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
So just to recap on my day, as far as my game one goes, I didn't hit my stat goals. My stat goals was 10 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 blocks, and 5 turnovers. And I did only have 2 turnovers, no blocks, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 points. Allowed no more than 20 points. It was the one goal that I did hit on the marker. And the final goal was my grade goal, which was to get a B+. I finished with a B-. I didn't hit the marker. So for me, I failed all but one of my goals with my stock looking like it's on a decline. Yo, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button in the center. If you like that video, check this one out on the left. If you're looking for something a little bit different, check this one out on the right. We're doing all games all the time. We're always going to be trying to put something new. Let me know how you feel down in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.